If you throw a heavy fireball, as Rashid, always be on the lookout that your opponent might try to parry and miss his parry. So when you throw a fireball, heavy fireball, keep it in mind that a whiffed parry is coming and you should be ready to punish that. Alright, so I'm seeing you're trying to go in on Geef, which is not recommended as Rashid. What you should be doing is this. At first, you should be doing this. You charge fireball, go back, charge fireball, go back, charge fireball. If he happens to jump and he gets hit, then you can get in. But this could have been anti-aired by Lariats, but he wasn't ready. And you could have punished your whiff throw. And you could have punished that stand heavy punch. You also could have punished the parry. But not everyone is ready, so. Yes, now you should be charging fireball. Alright, you got grabbed. Let me see. Okay, this is something you need to know. When Zangief does light kick, when any character does light kick, crouch medium kick, drive rush, light kick, drive rush, jab, drive rush, especially Geef, EXDP, always buffer your EXDP. Buffer your EXDP so you get out of the mix-up. And if they go, the only way for them to not get by EXDP is if they just do jab, jab. But not using EXDP here in this situation gives Zangief player the opportunity to headbutt, SPD you, or throw you. But if you do EXDP, you will eliminate all of that. So that's something to keep in mind. So when you're in this position, you have low drive gauge, right? Don't go in. Why are you going in? This is what I need to know. Why are you still going in when you have the drive, when you have less drive meter? You should be going back, full screen, charging fireballs until you build the meter. And then you go in again. But the fact that you still kept going in with low meter and then getting put in this position, you burned yourself out. It mostly seemed to me that you're trying to just hit your buttons. You're not trying to actually see what your opponent is doing, you know? That was a big mistake that you should be aware of. Don't drive rush, don't put yourself in burnout. When you have this much life difference, do not put yourself in burnout, because this will just, you lost the round. You basically told Zangief, the Zangief player, here's the round, I don't want it. That's what you did by putting yourself in burnout with this much life difference. Willingly as well. When you have low meter, stay calm. Stay calm, go back, build your meter, charge, as in this matchup, charge fireballs, and wait for Zangief to get in or make a mistake. You know? Unless you, no, even Noah would not, if Noah goes into burnout in this position, he lost the round. Unless he has level 3. He lost the round. Noah loses the round if he goes into burnout in this position, and he doesn't have level 3. Or even close to building it. So I like this. You put him in the corner. What he should have done here is throw. But throw would have lost because of the drive reversal. So you burned him out. Yes, here you should have thrown. When Zangief, his biggest weakness is he's weak to throw. Unless he does jump cancel, but I don't think players on that level are doing jump cancels. So we take it one step at a time. When you put Zangief down in the corner, you either try to throw or shimmy him. But you don't try to keep frame trapping him, because frame traps in this game, as Rashid, if you frame trap, you lost your turn basically. Here you should pay attention. When you throw a fireball here, and they whiff parry, you can drive rush and throw. You can drive rush and throw. But you didn't drive rush and throw. So you let him get away with whiffing a parry. No punish on this PD. That was good. Yes, throw, finally. No, I don't like that setup. Don't do... Okay, so Rashid's pushback on his normals is way too much. So let's say I tried to read a backdash, right? How do I read a backdash? I do crouch media punch. If the opponent blocks it, the crouch media punch, that means I have to walk and throw him. And if he presses a button while I'm trying to walk and throw him, I lost my turn. If I do crouch media punch and I do afterwards, I expect a button and I press a frame trap, but he doesn't press a button, I also lost my turn. If someone is in the corner, you try to keep him in the corner. You don't give him an opportunity to get away. So this is what happened here. You have low drive gauge, so you should go for throw loops. You should go for throw loops more. Because throw loops, if you get one throw, you're building meter, you're also building drive gauge. And the only way for Zangief to escape the throw, if he doesn't do a jump cancel SPD, is backdash or jump forward. Both can be, jump forward can be punished, backdash still keeps him in the corner. So go for throw loop to build more meter. But you went for drive rush again, and you're now 1.5 bars, which limits your options on the offense. You went to the burnout. So this is the number one problem I noticed so far, is you go into burnouts. Just from watching this game, I can tell you like going to burnout. You went to the burnout and all of this happened. That was a good attempt. No, not good. You got away with this, but Zangief can actually kill you because he got level 2. He would have punished your level 2 with his level 2. This is something also you need to know. When you happen to activate level 2 and your meter is this much, it's slowly refilling, don't throw it. Don't throw it right away. Stay behind it. Stay behind it, build the meter, and before it runs out, throw it. So you at least could build as much meter as possible before throwing it and going into the offense. But you threw it too early and you couldn't build the meter back. Nice escape. No, that's not gonna kill. You went to the burnout again. Let's see how you... Nice. That was very good awareness. I'm not gonna lie, that was very good awareness. The awareness to realize that you don't have to counter the drive impact by throwing or jumping or whatever. The awareness to just be able to jab and kill him, that's very impressive. You let him jump out again. Throw, you should have went in and threw him again. But you let him jump out. Very bad drive impact. Your problem is your offense is way too linear. You're not threatening enough in the offense. You kind of giving away your turn when you're in the offense. When you're in the offense, you should be throw looping him. You should be throw looping the fuck out of him. Or you try to meaty crouch media punch. So this is something to practice. Meaty crouch media punch. Now you're in the corner because you decided to drive impact. How do you get hit there? You press semi kick? You failed to anti-air again. I'm not doing coaching. That's just bad awareness from your part. Nothing much you could have done here except sweep. Sweep or forward media punch. And you lost. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be scared of the backdash. Here you go on. You shouldn't be scared of the backdash. Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Wake up reversal, common actions, backdash. So, if you time your throw loop, look how plus. I'm only -1. So it's not my turn, but he can't SPD you. It's not a punish if he SPDs you. So you can just do this. Your throw whiffs, you immediately jump out. Or you backdash. But you have to be aware that he backdash your throw. You don't just sit there. Another thing is, if your opponent, you know your opponent is gonna backdash, you do this. You practice it. You practice hitting meaty. And you get big damage. Yeah, he can't throw. He can't throw. Yeah, he can't throw you. So this is if you know your opponent is going to backdash and you're scared of backdashing, then go for you're scared of throwing, then go for this. And then again, and you won the round. Don't limit your options because you're scared of something. This is something worth practicing. This is something worth practicing. Meaty crouch, meaty punch. As Rashid, this is very, very important. If you want to use something else, like let's say, for example, okay, he blocked, right? I'm gonna set him to block after throw. I'm gonna set him to do crouch light kick. Look what happens. That's not real. It's even less real if he's crouching. You can't. If you want to throw a fireball here, that's your option. And you can go for this. You can go for this as well. So it's important to know what options you have when you put your opponent in the corner. As Rashid, I have this. I have this. I have this. I have meaty overhead. And I have also this. So it's important to know what you have. Or shimmy. And let me tell you what I was talking about earlier. See? And that's how you punish if someone tries to parry and misses his parry. If you throw a heavy fireball, as Rashid, always be on the lookout that your opponent might try to parry and miss his parry. So when you throw a fireball, heavy fireball, keep it in mind that a whiffed parry is coming and you should be ready to punish that.